Welcome and thank you so much for clicking on my video. Today I'm so proud to present to you all a new series I've been working on called The Sweet Spot. So in The Sweet Spot we talk about Halo 4 maps and where you should be going, what you should be doing in them. It's basically a map guide giving you tactics to improve your game. So let's get started. The first map is Haven. So Haven is a rather small map, and it's my favorite map in Halo 4. And what I tend to do in this map is circulate around it a lot. So in this map, the name of the game is mobility. You've got to be moving all the time. This is why I suggest you use the jetpack. In fact, I'll always use the jetpack, and I always suggest you use the jetpack because it's, in my opinion, the best armor ability to have in just about any map. So let's get started with the advantage points in this map. The first one is the sides looking in on the center, as you can see from here. These points give you great visibility, and from here you can really get some good cover. Now, the next advantage spot is this, the little drop. You can be underneath it fighting, and then if you get in trouble you can always jetpack up, and of course if there's enemies underneath you, you can go underneath. It's a very useful place to stick around. Now, these are the no-go areas. Don't go to the center of the map. Don't go to this area, the little bump on the hill. You'll be visible to all enemies. This lower ramp area, especially in King of the Hill, is very dangerous. And of course, again, don't hang around the center of the bottom of the map. Don't forget this map has two levels. Now for the pathways you can take. The pathways you can take are, well, there's only one really good one, is that if the enemy is in the place where you the sides looking in on the center, that advantage point, the best place to take them is to go underneath them and wait for them to see you on their radar, if they're, reasonably aware, and they'll probably jump down and try and confront you. Then you've got them in a equal battle. If you go up the stairs, you're at a bit of a disadvantage. They can grenade you really easily, and you really don't want it to turn into a poop fight, do you now? A poop throwing fight, a grenade throwing fight. So stay away from that area. Alright, so here we have some live gameplay of me playing this map, and I'm just going to run you through some of the gameplay that I had here and what I was doing whilst doing it, and utilizing some of the techniques I've showed you guys. So here I'm making my way towards the ramp area, which is a good place to be, not inside necessarily, but around it. And here I'm using the cover and knowing that my enemies are far away and just popping some shots off on them. So that's very useful, and I've got a team in this game, so I've got to utilize them and know that I can move up when they're moving up. Here, I'm down on the bottom. So then, here I'm just utilizing the hole here to move up and around the map to get the jump on my enemy there. He didn't know I was coming. I saw him on the radar when I was underneath him. And then here, it's a little bit unorthodox. I do actually use the cover up here. I was very lucky. So what I tell you guys isn't always definitive. You have to be thinking creatively. And here, of course, I use some power weapons to really change the game up, and power weapons I'll address in a second are very crucial. And I win that, and I'm very lucky. In here, I'm extremely lucky. I've got a friend who helps me out. But see, that guy was using the technique as well, and he jumped me. And there, I'm thinking a little bit creatively, using my jetpack to jump up into the cracks, because I thought maybe there was an enemy going to come and kill me, and I just needed that second to boost my shields. Here are some areas not to go. I keep dying in the center. It's usually just not a good place to be. You can pass through it, but don't linger. The same here again. I was lucky the first time, but it's best to stay away from that area, I'd say. And then I would say here is a really good spot. I know I said the ramp is bad, but if you use the jetpack to go up and get a good angle on your enemies, you can often get really good shots off on them. Here I'm demonstrating the power of power weapons. You really need to use them in this game, especially in this map, because it's such a small enclosed map. You can really get really good clusters of enemies that you can take down, like here. I mean, here it's only a double kill, but still it counts, especially when you've got an incineration cannon, which is a very powerful weapon. And here I'm demonstrating as well, if you notice, mobility, using my mind, using creativity to use the jetpack to fly up onto, unorthodox areas that give you the advantage and mobility to get to places fast and surprise your enemies. Here, I'm very lucky. This is just, a few minutes of gameplay just to demonstrate some of the key areas to be in, and I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope it helps you a little bit. Remember, on this map, use the jetpack. Keep circulating around the map. You cannot camp on this map. You can't stay still. When you're a sniper on this map, you have to keep moving. You have to be doing no scopes all the time. It's a constant moving around the map because you're always going to be vying for the next place, and enemies are always going to be on the other side, and if you wait around for too long, you're just going to be sitting around. So you've got to keep circulating the map, but just staying out of those areas like the center, just passing through them, but never stay. You got to keep moving. So thank you very much for watching this video, and the next episode will be out soon enough. Thank you very much.